wasn't kidding about the coloring part. And I can get excited about anything that involves colored pencils and/or markers. Drawing, doodling, sketching. I can do horses really well. And I'm pretty good at people, too. I have a book that shows how to draw things in a certain number of steps. You just follow the directions, and everything turns out the way it's supposed to. "What do we need colored pencils for?" Dan asks. "Patience, please, my dear Watson," Mr. Van says. Then he opens the top drawer of his desk and takes out a box of matches. I'm half expecting him to light a pipe, but instead he reaches into the drawer again and takes out what looks like a white tea candle. Is he allowed to have candles and matches in school? I'm pretty sure that's got to be against the middle school rules. Mr. Van dramatically strikes the match on the box and lights the candle. "Remember, dear thinkers," he says, "math may be exact." Then he blows out the candle, pops it into his mouth, and eats it. "But life is mostly estimation." Before anyone can say anything, the bell rings, although the middle school bell sounds more like a horn, and Mr. Van dismisses us to the auditorium. There's a welcome assembly for the 5th grade. Am I the only one thinking that first thing this morning might have been a better time for a welcome assembly? Anyway, we all file in and find our seats. Principal Meir walks to the microphone. You can hear her shoes going click, click, click across the shiny floor. Principal Meir is a small woman, but she has the look of someone you do not want to mess with. She's wearing a matching plaid skirt and jacket and very sensible shoes. "Welcome to Highbridge Middle School," she begins. "Pride of the Upper Hudson Valley. We hope you had no trouble finding your pods this morning." I should explain that a pod is a team of teachers, all in the same hallway. My mom says they put the 5th graders into pods to make the middle school feel smaller and less overwhelming. I suddenly get this funny picture in my mind of all of us 5th graders as space aliens who have just arrived on this strange new planet called Highbridge Middle. Luckily, we have our home pods to make us feel safe and cozy. Across the auditorium, I see Ella, my best friend from 4th grade. I wave to her, but she's whispering to the girl sitting next to her and doesn't see me. I'm in pod 2. Ella is in pod 1. I guess we can still probably eat lunch together, but besides that, we're on totally opposite ends of the building for the whole day. So even though the pods are supposed to make you feel safe and cozy, they mostly make you feel like your friends are far away. Principal Meir goes on and on about middle school rules, and how the rules are there to keep us healthy and safe. I wonder if she has any idea about the fire hazard that just took place in grade 5, Pod 2, Math Block C. Then she explains about A days and B days, and twice a month early dismissal days, and once a quarter late start days. 5th graders have physical education every other day, she tells us. Remember proper footwear, please. That is, unless you are a member of the chorus or the jazz band, of course. Then you will always have physical education on Tuesdays and Thursdays, unless there's an impending concert or unusually inclement weather. Should somebody be writing this down? Upon dismissal from assembly, Principal Meir continues, please return to your home pod Block C, which is the class you would normally have directly following lunch, for immediate dismissal to the buses. I'm starting to think that 5th grade at the middle school might not make very much sense at all. I still don't know about having 5th graders at the middle school, Mom says as she takes my backpack from me. I can't believe she walked out to the corner to wait for my bus. She's the only parent here. Everybody else's parents let them walk home alone, I whisper. Good thing I'm not everybody else's parent, she says, ruffling my hair. That would be exhausting. It's one of my mom's favorite comebacks. So, she asks in her trying not to be nosy way, how was it?